and I would like to welcome you guys to the League Wars podcast. So, guys, we're going to just take a couple seconds and we're going to allow some people to get into the chat. Starting a little bit earlier than we usually do. If you guys excuse me for just a second. Okay, I'm back. Want to see if we could get this camera clean really quick. There we go. Don't seem like it got much better. But again, guys, welcome to the League Wars podcast. For those of you guys who are watching this after it was pre-recorded, good morning. We're getting an early start this morning. You know what I'm saying? Trying to finish a little early. So we'll just allow people to come in. As you guys come in, please introduce yourselves, say hello. And happy Monday. Also, will you please like the video? We're trying to get the likes up. Also, sound check, everything working. And as usual, guys, we'll just wait till some people get in the chat. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome to the League Wars podcast. I ask as you guys come in, please introduce yourselves down in the chat. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome to the League Wars podcast. I ask as you guys come in, you guys please introduce yourselves down in the comments. Say good morning. Let me know you guys are here. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome to the League Wars podcast, guys. How are you guys doing? Just give it a few more minutes for some more people to get in. As you guys come in, will you guys please introduce yourselves? Guys are real quiet this morning. I hadn't seen anyone introduce themselves. We're starting a little bit earlier than we usually do. You know what I'm saying? For a Monday, 3-hour stream. We'll get started in just a second. I got Fuel. He says hello from Mexico. Good morning, my brother. How's it going? Good morning. Good morning. Guys, as you guys come in, would you please introduce yourselves? If you hadn't already, I ask that you please will like the video, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? We're about to have a candid conversation on foreign policy. I welcome everyone into the Legal Wars podcast, into the stream, in the chat. I invite all you guys to jump down in the comments, man. Any comments that you have, we're talking about foreign policy this morning, but anything you guys want to say about the election, what you guys think, your thoughts, your feelings, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and let you guys' voices be heard. Shahar, how are you doing? I would like to say good morning. Welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. I hope you guys hit the like button for me. You know what I'm saying? Everyone, please hit the like button for me. Few says, do Americans look at the toilet paper at the White? That's too funny, man. We starting off early in the morning with the trolling. That's great, though. So we'll get started in just a few more minutes, guys. Sorry for the delay. It's so early for us coming live, and I never come live this early. I ask that you guys in here, would y'all please hit that like button for me? If you guys haven't, would you subscribe to the channel for me? We're talking about foreign policy. I'm just waiting on a few more people to come in, and then we'll get started. If you guys want to say something about the election or politics, you guys could put it in there. Mr. Paul, good morning, sir. He says, what's up, my brother from another mother? Good morning, Mr. Paul. Good morning, good morning. Mr. Paul, you please like the video if you haven't already, sir. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Good morning. How's it going? Alan J, what's up, my brother? Why you say that, man? Liz, you guys come in, hit that subscribe button for me. If you hadn't, please hit the like button. Show your brother some love. Hey, bro, but look, like, I'm starting a lot earlier than I usually start. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to give it a few more minutes. We talking foreign policy this morning, per usual. I got my Kool-Aid on deck, got my Trump juice on deck. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Allen, I hope you didn't hit that like button for me, guys. You know what I'm saying? I know we early, guys, but we going to have to go ahead and get this cranked up this morning. He said, good dialogue yesterday. I appreciate you not getting pissed. To be honest, yes, sir, bro. I'll do everything I can to avoid that. You know what I'm saying? This conversation really isn't about me. You know what I'm saying? It's about an election that we got coming up. In America, man, we got a great process. We get to choose our own leader. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's good for us to have a debate and not a hate fest, you know? So a lot of people, whenever you speak out against who they feel, you know what I'm saying, should be president, you know, especially on the Republican side, you know, that's why I keep that Trump juice on deck. A lot of them, bro, they get upset. You know what I'm saying? They get mad. I just try to raise above their personal attacks, though. Mr. Allen says talking is good. When you stop talking about disagreements, violence happens. I agree with that, 1000%. Well, good morning, everyone. I would like to welcome you guys to the Legal Wars podcast. As you come into the stream, I ask if you haven't that you please like the video. If you hadn't, that you please subscribe to the channel. Go ahead, hit that notification bell as well. And I ask that everyone in the chat will jump down into the comments. Republicans, Democrats, independents alike, jump down in the comments. This is your chance to let your voice be heard. So this morning, we're talking foreign policy, okay? Do we expect Kamala Harris to have a steady hand, or should we choose Trump's strongman approach? Okay, so according to CNN's Jake Tapper, I'm telling you guys where the majority of this information comes. As the information changes, you know what I'm saying, I'll cite it, okay? I hear you, Mr. Paul. You guys keep them comments coming. We're about to get into it. So according to CNN's Jake Tapper, Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah, have you guys heard about this, was killed by an Israeli airstrike on September 27th, which was Friday that just passed. For the record, this wasn't reported by Jake Tapper. This part I'm about to tell you right here. But Nasrallah was on the U.S. terrorist list, and Hezbollah is considered an enemy of the United States and a terrorist leader. So to be clear, the United States supporting Israel and the Biden administration's support of Israel is in lockstep with the United States goal in the Middle East. Do you guys agree or do you guys disagree? I believe under the Biden administration, a military plan was developed to allow Israel to take the lead in the fight against extremism and Western hate in the Middle East, with the United States leaving behind intelligence forces in key locations and maintaining a strong working relationship with the allies in the Middle East. The United States developed a plan that can effectively give them a level of control without direct involvement. What you guys think? Guys, welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. I want to say good morning to all. Happy Monday. Thank you guys for starting your work week, your work day with me, this week with me. You guys are in here. You know what I'm saying? Please hit that like button for me. I ask that. I know it's early, but everybody jump down in the comments. You know what I'm saying? You guys let your voices be heard. You know what I'm saying? Whatever thoughts you guys have on the opinion, I ask that you guys will go ahead and give them. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, what you think about my assessment so far? Do you think Israel's war with Hezbollah and other Iranian-backed groups is in effect a proxy war for the United States? You guys get down in the comments, man, and let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think, you know? So I'm going to jump down in here real quick, and I'm gonna just take a little a second to see what you guys are saying. So I see my boy Alan J. Of course, I read that already. Lance Rogers says CNN. You know what I'm saying? You got to get your news from somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying? I get the news from somewhere, and I'll just double check it, make sure that it's sure. My brother Turtle Ridge Homestead says, good morning, good morning. Will you please like the video, guys? Please like the video. Patrick Brown, will you guys like the video for me? Fode Senna says, good morning from the Gamba, Africa. Good morning from Africa. You know what I'm saying? I ask you guys as y'all come in to like the video. So I posed a question to the chat thus far. The question I have for the chat is, so what you guys think of my assessment? Like, in my opinion, that Israel's war with Hezbollah and other Iranian-backed groups is just a proxy war. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Brown, good morning, my brother. What you guys think? It's a proxy war. You know what I'm saying? I think the United States, instead of just taking a whole, you know what I'm saying, concept of being involved in wars and putting boots on the ground in the Middle East, when they left Afghanistan, they left intelligence forces in certain places. You know what I'm saying? They have allies in the Middle East, and then they have Israel. So in my opinion, the United States is just fighting the war through those sources without putting their own boots on the ground or their own hardware in combat. You guys, let me know what you guys think, okay? So we're going to keep going. Welcome in, guys. As y'all come in, I ask that you like the video. Jump down in the comments, man. Let your voices be heard. We're talking foreign policy this morning. Mr. Alan J. says, personal opinion, we need to be taking care of Americans before we could take up any other country, bro. Plenty of people need help in America. And I agree with that, Mr. J. But I think the military experts, I'm not speaking for them. This is just my opinion. I think that they're going to say, hey, look, if we just allow the Middle East to just go untethered, so to speak, that what happened in 9/11 will eventually repeat itself. So instead of keeping 50,000 boots on the ground, American lives in harm's way, we're just going to work with these other countries to try to keep terrorism at bay. And if we have to supply them with weapons or give them money or whatever we have to do, we're going to do that to attempt to keep terrorism at bay. What you guys think? Mr. James Sanson, good morning, sir. He says, remember 9/11? Yes, sir, I definitely do. And I think that the generals do too. And I think that is the reason why America is taking the foreign policy approach that they have in relations to the Middle East. Now, guys, I'm going to keep going. So in the same interview that Mr. Jake Tapper from CNN had with John Kirby, who is a White House National Security Commission advisor, Jake Tapper told that Nasrallah had U.S. blood on his hands, and went further to say that much of Hezbollah's command structure has been wiped out. Jake Tapper pressed Kirby on the attack happening in Beirut, in a suburb of Beirut, where the count on civilian casualties could be high. Kirby went on to say, we know there are civilian casualties. Tapper went on to press Kirby, bringing up the choice to take out bin Laden. So Tapper acknowledged President Obama's reluctance to use an airstrike against bin Laden due to the threat of civilian casualties. President Obama opted to use SEAL Team 6, and although I'm no longer quoting Tapper or the CNN interview, I understand the underlying theme in Tapper's questioning of Kirby in reference to the loss of civilian life is that Israel fight their wars or terrorism much different than the United States. I support Israel, their fight against terrorism, but the loss of innocent life and the obliteration of people's homes and livelihoods who have nothing to do with the war should be minimized at all costs. What you guys think? Talking to the chat. Jump down in the chat, guys. Good morning, Miss Janita Mitchell. How are you doing? Welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. If you guys haven't already, I ask that you guys like the video. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. I know it's early in the morning. We having a lovely conversation this morning about politics, about foreign policy. So I'm asking the chat, guys, let your voice be heard. I know it's early in the morning, but you guys, come on, let me know what you think. Me personally, like I said, I will always support Israel as a U.S. ally and the birthplace of my God. However, do you think that the Israeli military is not correctly fighting the war? Do you guys think that they're using too much force? Guys, get down in the comments and let me know. Superhero, my brother, how are you doing? Good morning. Welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. I ask that y'all please like the video, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? If you guys haven't already. So Mr. Allen J says, what do you think about Kamala Harris's policy on 25% tax unrealized capital gains? Mr. J, I actually think that tax, I think she wants to impose a 28%. Well, I have to go research that, but I was under the understanding that she wanted to do 28% on capital gains, and then she wanted to raise the income limits from $580,000 to $1 million. But I have to go research that. Good morning, guys, as y'all coming in. Welcome to the Legal Wars podcast, We talking politics this morning. As you guys come in, I ask that y'all please will like the video, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get more engagement with the video. So please, guys, if you could show some support, like the video. Jump down in the comments, man. Anything you guys want to talk about, we could talk about. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the comments right now, reading the comments, having a discussion with the chat. You know what I'm saying? But we talking foreign policy this morning. But anything about the election you guys want to get off your chest, go ahead, put it in the chat. I ask that you guys have a conversation amongst yourselves and let your voice be heard. So my boy Red G, he says Trump in overtime. I'll address that just a second, my brother. You know what I'm saying? He's a member of the channel. You guys welcome Red G. Victorious One, Ghost, the host. Good morning. Good morning, baby. How are you doing? How are you doing? Victorious One, would you please like the video if you will for me, please, if you haven't already? I will ask that all my mods this morning, if you guys will be prompting people on a regular basis to like the video. We definitely need to get the likes up in the videos, man. We got a bunch of views, man, but we got a bunch of people coming in. We're not getting that much participation. So, guys, if y'all will like the video for me. Mr. Lucas says, nah, they're going to raise it to trillions. I'm not sure what you mean about trillions, my brother. But to go to Red G saying Trump and overtime, man, like I don't have no problem with him cutting taxes on overtime. I think that's an excellent idea, to tell you the truth. I think that's why, you know what I'm saying, he offered VP Harris the MAGA hat. You know what I'm saying? Basically, when he offered her the MAGA hat in that debate, I know you guys probably remember that. All that was is just him saying that, hey, bro, like I know I have good ideas and you do too. That's why you stealing my ideas. You know what I'm saying? Because VP Harris might not say it right now, but if she wins the election, like, why wouldn't she? That's a great idea. Like, that's what we should do as an Americans. Okay? Like, they should come together. They have a debate for whatever's best for America. So in my opinion, the no tax on tips and the not taxing overtime, I'm saying, how you going to debate that? What kind of logical debate that you can present to the American people that will go against that? So if you're not able to debate the other person's party or the other party, then I'm saying, if it's best for the American people, you don't have no debate against tax on tips. You see what I'm saying? You have no debate against that. You have no debate against not taxing overtime. So why not support it? That's what's doing what's best for America. You see what I'm saying? I feel the same way. I feel like the Republicans have had almost a decade to come up with a plan against the Affordable Care Act. They have not been able to do that. So it's like, why try to just take the L? Okay, look, the Dems beat us on healthcare. Every time it come up, I wouldn't even talk about it. Oh yeah, we fine with the way the insurance is. And then I'll start bringing up some cat dogs. I'll bring up something else to distract them from that conversation. I will leave healthcare alone. And so I think that's the same thing that VP Harris would do. I mean, listen, there ain't no reason to argue with Trump about not taxing tips or not taxing overtime. I think it's a good plan. I think it was a good idea. You see what I'm saying? Guys, welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. We talking politics this morning. As you guys come in, we welcome in Republicans, Democrats, independents. We don't care who you are. Guys, we just want your voices to be heard. This is a group of Americans that gathers all the time and talk about politics, our opinion on politics. So, guys, I ask you guys, please, please, please jump down in the comments. Let your voice be heard. Take part of the great debate we have in America. If you guys haven't already, I ask that you'll like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to change the conversation, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, hit that super chat, donate to the channel. So Miss Jonita Mitchell says, double tap or tap the buttons on your right, please. Thank you, baby, Miss Jonita. Joshua Phillips says, what do you think about Omaha, Nebraska and the corn capital? Sir, I'm not too sure about that. You know what I'm saying? I am going to have a discussion on a free trade agreement. I believe we do need a free trade agreement. For one of the first years in a very long time, America actually imported more than they exported. And I think that is hurting farmers. I think that's hurting the economy. You know what I'm saying? That's hurting the deficit. You know what I'm saying? It's hurting everything. So I think definitely we need a free trade agreement. Victorious One says, Americans United. Yes, indeed. None Your Business says, read Project 2025. None Your Business. I've had a lot of people tell me about that. So what I'm going to do is I can make a promise to you guys that this week we will do a stream on Project 2025. Let's see. Jeff C says Trump wants no overtime, period. I haven't heard that. I have not heard that, sir. Would you please put that link in the chat for me if you will not? Guys, I'm reading you guys' comments. I ask that you guys will like the video, please. Thank you guys for engagement. Jump down in the comments. You guys let your voice be heard. Mr. Brian is that Gertler says tips shouldn't exist anyways. Employers should just pay employees a living wage. That is so true. But, sir, I think that tips helps employers, in my opinion, because that way that gives the workers, sir, I was a server for a long time. I know how that game works. If you are a good server, if you're good with people, you could talk good, you treat them like family, you know what I'm saying? They're going to tip you good. So I think that actually helps the employer, in my opinion, to be able to allow the customer to foot some of those wages. You know what I'm saying? So who is that? Is that Dallas? He says Harris is full of crap. Yes, sir, you are entitled to your opinion. Miss Hecklefish says Trump. T. Lee says he is a liar. He only talks about his opinions and the opinions he agrees with. Typical Democrat. Yes, sir, you are entitled to your opinion. Miss Victoria Swan says, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for that, baby. You guys, if you haven't, you guys please like the video. So Sean is that Dorset. He says Trump 2024. He is the GOAT. Monty Fish says vote Trump. By XRP win. Joey Bag of Donuts. I can't even read that, sir. I'm sorry. Submissive Moose. He says we need a sugar tax and a chemical tax. You know what I'm saying? Guys, thank you for participating in the process this morning. We are actually talking about foreign policy, okay? So I'm going to keep going, guys, you know what I'm saying, into the foreign policy discussion. So Israel has been in a proxy war with Iran for as long as I could remember. Iran funds terrorist groups like Hezbollah to wage constant war against the people of God. If we talk about the Biden administration's withdrawal from Afghanistan, I'll say that the decision was right. What you guys think? Do you think America should have withdrew from Afghanistan now? Like, before you guys keep commenting on that, let me explain what I mean. I'm not saying the way they withdrew from Afghanistan was the right way, because if you ask me, I wouldn't have done it that way. The optics of that look horrible. I'm not talking about the way that they withdrew from Afghanistan. What I'm talking about is, do you think America should still have boots on the ground in Afghanistan? Do you think that decision to withdraw was correct? And if the decision was correct to withdraw, do you disagree with the way that Biden withdrew from Afghanistan? Okay. So this is my take, guys. If we talk about the Biden administration withdrawal from Afghanistan, I'll say that the decision was right, but the optics was horrible. And though we will get to the Ukraine issue later on in this stream, I would like to let you guys know and ask you guys to rate President Biden's handling of the conflict in the Middle East. If you guys want to participate, let me know. If you think he did a great job, put a 10 in the chat. And if you think he did a horrible job, put a 1 in the chat, guys. I'll be down there in just a second to get you guys' opinions. You guys let me know in the comments what you think about the Biden administration's foreign policy. VP Harris has come out and supported Ukraine and Israel in the wars. So I am primarily using Biden's policies as an example of the way a Harris administration will look at handling Mideast conflicts. Do you guys agree with me, guys? Get in the comments. I know it's early, guys. I'm trying to wake you guys up. Y'all know how we do it on the Legal Wars podcast. You know what I'm saying? We have a lively discussion about politics. We talking foreign policies. You guys could put anything you want to in the comments. This is a place Republicans, Democrats, Independents, let you guys' voice be heard. I just ask if you guys will for me, like the video, and if you guys want to change the conversation, have your comment read first. Go ahead and hit that super chat button, make a small donation to the channel. I would appreciate it. Okay, now we talked about the Biden's administration and their handling with the Middle East. Outside of Afghanistan, I think primarily Biden has used a steady hand. You know what I'm saying? If you talk to Republicans, they're going to say that Biden has been incredibly weak. I know the talking points, you know what I'm saying? But as I stated earlier, I think that the United States moved from a position of trying to fight all the wars using American hardware, American boots on the ground, to where they're moving to a position of let those nations take responsibility defending their own country, and America would just help them out according to their interests nationwide. What you guys think about my assessment? Now, guys, to be fair, we're going to talk about former President Donald Trump. Many Trump supporters speak of a time in the Trump years that there were no wars and no terrorist attacks against the United States. During the Trump years, am I right or wrong? I ain't seeing the comments, but I guarantee you people down in the comments saying that right now. I haven't fact-checked any of that yet. The only war I knew of during the Trump administration was the Afghan war, so I haven't fact-checked that yet. Some of you guys in the stream, y'all can throw it down in the comments, you know what I'm saying, if you knew of a terrorist attack during the Trump administration. But he touts that there was no terrorist attacks and there were no wars. Have you guys heard him say that? You can fact check it. I haven't yet. But let's just take it at face value, okay? If Trump kept the world without wars, saying that's true, that is not the world he will be coming into in this election. Tell me where I'm wrong. I'll wait. And you guys know, I keep that Trump juice on deck. You know what I'm saying? She only want me for my Trump juice. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, baby, I got that Trump juice on deck for all my Trump supporters. You know, they like to get violent. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just asking you guys, what you guys think? Trump is coming into a different world than he came into when he was president last time. When he was president last time, the only major conflict in the world, if I'm not mistaken, was Afghanistan. Am I right or wrong? And that was a stabilized situation. So basically, he really didn't have to make any major policy decisions about Afghanistan. That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying, do we need Trump's? That's the question. Do we need his strongman approach right now? Do you think that Trump's strongman approach would be good for the United States right now? I'm asking you guys. Jump in the comments, let me know. Republican, Democrat, Independent, in the Legal Wars podcast, we don't care. Whatever you are, just let your voice be heard. That's what this process is about. Do you think that we need Trump's strongman approach, okay, in dealing with the problems in the world, or do you think we need a steady hand? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to keep going. Again, we will talk about Ukraine later, but let's focus on the Middle East right now. Man, the Middle East is a hotbed. You know what I'm saying? Israel isn't just at war with the Palestinians. They're this close from being at war with Iran. They're at war with Hezbollah. You know what I'm saying? The Middle East is a hotbed. Taiwan is on the verge of happening. What China is on the verge of doing to Taiwan is kind of what Russia did to Ukraine. We're going to talk about Ukraine in a second. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. What you guys think about Donald Trump's leadership skills or mental capacity or his aggression, his strongman approach in dealing with a world that is basically on the blink of World War III, okay? Now, I'll keep going. CNN's Evan Perez reported July 16, 2024, that U.S. authorities obtained intelligence from a human source in recent weeks on a plot by Iran to assassinate Donald Trump, a development that led to the Secret Service increasing security around the former president in recent weeks. Multiple people briefed on the matter told CNN there's no indication that Thomas Matthew Crooks, the would-be assassin who attempted to kill the former president, was connected to the plot, the sources said. Also, CBS News reported Sunday that the Justice Department unsealed an indictment against 3 Iranian hackers. You guys heard about that? Jump down in the comments, man. Let me know what you think, okay? So CBS News reported Sunday that the Justice Department unsealed an indictment against 3 Iranian hackers for attempting to interfere with the 2024 election. It is known readily, okay, that Trump is a staunch ally of Israel, and he is completely despised by the Iranians. So, guys, I pose the question to you guys. The question is, with the Middle East being on the cusp of all-out war, can we agree on that? Very close. And with the Iranians being the main antagonists and highlighting astute hatred of Donald Trump, do you guys think that Trump's tough talk and muster will detour Iran? Or do you guys think it will push them over the edge and ignite World War III? Guys, this is your chance to let your voice be heard. We talking foreign policy this morning. What you guys think? You guys think that Harris will come in with a steady hand? Or do you think about Trump? Do you think Trump's strongman approach is the way to go? So guys, I'm down in the comments. I want to see what you guys have to say. I'm a little bit behind. I'll be trying to acknowledge everyone who's coming in. All you guys, please like the video if you haven't already. So I see Trace Thomas. How are you doing? And good morning. Good morning. I hope you've liked the video. She says, good morning, Ghost. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys doing? Thank you for joining me today. Who else I got? Who else I got in here? I'm trying to look for the people that I know. You know what I'm saying? I always show love to my regulars first. You know what I'm saying? I think I seen Kumar in here. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Kumar. I hope you've liked the video if you haven't already. You know what I'm saying? We need those likes. We need those likes. So, okay, let me see. I'm going to start with Jeff C. How are you doing, brother? If you're still in the chat, Jeff C says Trump has no policies at all. Okie dokie. So let's see. Jeff, is that Patacus? He says, don't mind tipping, good service, but I hate the tip jar for takeout. American Gal says, I know nothing about Project 2025. I have no idea who is behind it. I disagree with some of the things they're saying, and some of the things they're saying are absolutely ridiculous and abysmal. American Girl, I appreciate you participating in the process. Kumar says, the Orange Man, good morning. I hope you guys have liked the video already. You know what I'm saying? You guys want to donate to the channel. You want to switch the conversation. Go ahead, hit that super chat button. You know what I'm saying? I'll stop everything I'm doing and read you guys' comments first, okay? So I see, is that Miss Sherry or Mr. Sherry? I'm not sure who that is. He says, go Trump. People wake up. Is that TV Pictures says Trump, 20 to 24 years in federal prison. We talked about, you guys like the video. I need you guys to do that. We talked about that before. I'm not sure if they're going to give him that much time in federal prison. If they do give him time in federal prison, I don't think it's going to be that much. You know what I'm saying? But they might, you know, he might get probably about 5 years or so. I mean, man, the dude's 78 years old. I don't think they're going to, like, I really don't think it's necessary. I think as long as the goal is to disengage him from the political process, okay? Whether that's right or what's wrong, that's on you guys to decide. But I think the main goal is to get him out of the political process. You know what I'm saying? So I think, you know, if you give him a year or two, put him on probation, and him being, if he don't win the election, that is, Because it's a 50-50 race, bro. It's still a good chance that he could win. I think the Democrats need to be sober about that situation. This is still a 50-50 proposition, and there's a chance that he could win this election, a good chance. But like, if he doesn't win and he is facing that jail time, my opinion though is that, you know what I'm saying, I don't think the Justice Department want to see the man do life in prison at 78 years old. I think they're just trying to dissuade him from participating in the political process. And once they think that he's been dissuaded, then I think they're probably going to take it a lot more easier on him than what they're putting on for now. So Ben Wynn says tariffs on everything made outside of America. This will force companies to open factories in America, creating jobs and bringing manufacturing back home to America. Yes, sir, I do understand that sentiment. I really, really do. But the only thing about the tariffs, though, is that you understand so we want to bring the factories back to America. So what factories are outside of America? Let me just say one. I'm not trying to pick on nobody, you know what I'm saying? But let's just say, what can we think of? Let's say Amazon, all of a sudden they weren't in America. This isn't factual information. It's just an example. So say Amazon wasn't in America, okay? And say Amazon made book bags. That's what they made, book bags. And they sell their book bags for $20 a piece. Now say to shipment for them to get into America, it costs $4.99. So they have a $15 profit margin, okay? So when you oppose a tariff, say the American government put a $2 tariff on that book bag, right? So you impose the tariff on the book bag. So instead of $4.99 for that book bag to get on the shelves in Walmart, it's $6.99. So you know what's going to happen? Those companies who, if they choose to pay the tariffs, you see what I'm saying? If those companies choose to pay that tariff, what's going to happen is the company is going to raise the price on the book bag to get their money back. So now the book bag won't be $19.99. The book bag going to be $21.99. They're going to get their $2 back like that. So you know who ends up paying for those tariffs? We do. Bro, if you guys don't believe me, we learned this. Did we not in that war with China? You say, what war? That trade war. You guys ain't hear about a trade war Trump raised with China? You guys didn't hear about the farmers went bankrupt? The farmers went bankrupt. All of the tariffs money, I think, don't quote me now. Don't quote me. This isn't statistical facts. But I'm saying, say if they got $90 billion off the tariffs, he had to give $80 billion of it to the farmers. Am I right or wrong? Go do your research. So how much money you made off tariffs? That's what's going to happen. If you charge these bro, you guys, if y'all know a business, it's about the bottom line. If it costs me $400 to file a lawsuit in the court, okay, then I'm going to have to charge that customer. If the court goes up and now the court's charging me $500 to file that lawsuit, who you think I'm going to put that $100 charge on? The customer. The price of the file a lawsuit went higher, so they got to pay higher to get the lawsuit filed. Tell me where I'm wrong at. So the person who pays for the tariffs is the American people. What you guys think? Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. As you guys come in, I welcome everybody to jump down in the comments. We having a lively discussion this morning about foreign policy and which candidate you think will be better for America. You think that we need Trump's strongman approach, or do you think we need a steady hand from VP Harris? I ask that all you guys who haven't, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, but most importantly, jump down in the comments, guys, and let your voices be heard. Okay, guys, so I will continue, you know what I'm saying? Now, CNN's Evan Perez, and I told you guys this already, but I'll go over it one more time, reported July 16, 2024, that U.S. authorities obtained intelligence from human source in recent weeks on a plot by Iran to assassinate Donald Trump, okay? Now, we know that Thomas Matthew Crooks had nothing to do with Iran, but we just letting you know how much Iran hates Donald Trump. And with the problems we have in the Middle East, where Israel is actually fighting Iran through proxies like Hezbollah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a hotbed, bro. It's on the brink of war. I'm saying the question is, with Iran hating Trump so much, do you think it's a possibility that Trump could come into office and just say the wrong thing? He could just do the wrong thing, and he can upset Iran to the point to where it can actually create a world war, bro. Wars were started off of words. Go do your history. Go research your history. There's been plenty of wars started off of words. Yeah, most definitely. So we know that, you know what I'm saying, about Trump's word salad. You know what I'm saying? So do you think right now, listen, and I said that at the beginning of the stream, and I'll say that again right now, okay? Plenty of people, so many people have told me, they're probably saying it right now in the comments. So many people have told me, they have said, hey, listen, bro, when Trump was in office, we didn't have no wars. Trump has went further to say that we didn't have any terrorist attacks against America when he was in office. You see what I'm saying? But what I try to tell the Trump people that this is not the same world we're living in right now. There are wars. And if you question his major decision-making process on any issue, think about it. Did he handle the January 6th attacks correctly? Many people say no. Did he handle Black Lives Matter correctly? Many people say no. Did he handle COVID correctly? Many people say no. So if we are aware of Trump's failure to correctly manage certain situations, the question I pose to you is, do you think that Trump is capable of managing the situation that's going on in the world right now, specifically the Middle East? Okay? So, guys, I'm going to jump down in the comments, and I'm going to see what you guys are saying. Mr. Thomas Ballas, how are you doing? Good morning. Welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. He says that we need the strongman approach. Mr. Tommy Grady says, you mean like Trump selling shoes to pay for court cases? That is too hilarious, man. You know what I'm saying? Selling them fake Jordans. You know what I'm saying? You guys, please like the video. As you guys come into the chat, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Kumar. What's up, Kumar? Kumar says, Kamala, all the way. Muna Van Winkle. Love these names, man. Gotta have some bots in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You got bots on every single YouTube channel on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Says Kamala for the win. Turtle Ridge Homestead says former here. Fuel prices, fertilizer prices are killing me. Yes, we need a free trade agreement, most definitely. Let's see. TV Pictures says, if not for foreign subsidies, the GOP would have been long gone decades ago. I would like you to expound on that, please, if you will. Okay, let's see. Tim Young says, dude, you'll vote for the administration that got us here. Laugh out loud. Okay. Nikki Jones says, who has handled COVID? Well, no one. Let's see. Thomas Bayless says MAGA. JJ Warner says, okay, my question is, have we ever had a sitting VP run for president while still serving in office? Yes, sir, I believe we have. If you ask me when the last one, I'm not quite sure. But I know that Bill Clinton's vice president, if I'm not mistaken, was Dan Quayle. And I think he ran for office while he was Bill Clinton's vice president. You guys can fact check me on that. I'm just pulling that off the top of my head. You know what I'm saying? So still in the comments, I see Legend72 says Harris 2020-24. Okay, just Don 112. or 11212. How you doing, baby? Welcome back to the stream. I hope that you've liked the video. You know what I'm saying? I think you've already subscribed to the channel. I thank you for that. She says, I fear she will ruin what's left of the country if she gets elected. Just, Don, please expound on those sentiments and why you feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Leo S. says, Texas Repo is some Cali transplant that steals Texas valor. That's too funny. SS Easy says, them off-brand British Knights. I think she was... I think we're talking about those Trump tennis shoes with the gold on the bottom. Man, that man's still holding them tennis shoes up, talking about, hey, the last chance to buy them, probably no, but the only people buying them tennis shoes is them heavy Kool-Aid drinkers. You got to be a heavy Kool-Aid drinker to buy them tennis shoes. I do promise you. So Renee Jenkins, good morning, says no. I think she's trying to say she does not support Kamala. Kevin Thomas says, Dan Quayle, yes, sir, that's who I thought. That's who I thought. Let's see. Tyler Layton says, be more like Poland. I'm not sure what he means about that. Sharon B says, Trump 2024 all the way. Okie dokie. Corell Young says, I think Harris will further overregulate the markets. Yes, sir. Will you please jump down in the comments? Be more descriptive about what you mean. So Thomas Ballas says Harris is too fake, the fake accent, right? I see you guys are making a lot of comments, man. We talking foreign policy this morning. So I asked you guys, what are your thoughts on foreign policy? You know what I'm saying? What you guys think about Trump? You know what I'm saying? Being and his stance on foreign policy. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know what you guys think about Trump's stance on foreign policies. And do you think that strongman approach is appropriate? Or do you think you need more of a calm, level-headed person like VP Harris? You know what I'm saying? Randy Joseph, of course, he supports Trump. You know what I'm saying? Thomas keep on me talking about Poland. You know what I'm saying? Letting immigrants in. Mad Max talking about Kool-Aid. That's just too funny. You know what I'm saying? And I see my boy, What's the Matter says they're both evil. Jeremy Wilson says Trump already knows how to handle foreign affairs, dealing with his hotels. I hear you, brother, but I'm just saying what we're involved in right now is completely different than what we were involved in before. You see what I'm saying? So, guys, that being said, guys, we're about to talk about Ukraine. What you guys think about Ukraine? You know what I'm saying? So let's discuss Ukraine, guys, okay? So, according to an article published by U.S. News in 2023, a full-scale Russian invasion of Ukraine came true in the early morning hours of February 2022. What started as a concerning situation with hopes for dialogue and diplomacy then evolved into what the Ukrainian foreign minister described as the most blatant aggression in Europe since World War II. While the invasion took some leaders by surprise, experts do have insight on the origins of the conflict. They say the roots of the tension can be tied to some combination of complicated history between the two countries and Russia's ongoing tensions with NATO and Putin's ambitions. A principal demand of Russia is to prevent Ukraine from joining NATO, a military alliance between 29 European countries and 2 North American countries dedicated to preserving peace and security in the North Atlantic area. Ukraine is one of just a few countries in Eastern Europe that aren't members of the alliance. The Kremlin, in general, views NATO's expansion as a fundamental concern, according to a translated readout of a January 28, 22 call between Putin and French President Emmanuel Macron. So, guys, many people knew that Russia would eventually invade Ukraine, like many of us are waiting for China to invade Taiwan. So, outside of engaging in a full worldwide war with Russia, what could the Biden administration have done to prevent or de-escalate the war? Let me know in the chat what you guys think. How do you feel about the way that the Biden administration has handled the wars thus far? Furthermore, what do you think that if Trump were president, that Putin would have thought, let me not invade Ukraine because we're scared of Trump? You really think that's what Putin would have thought? I'm just asking, guys. Or do you think that Putin's ambitions to invade Ukraine, to stop it from entering NATO, and he was going to do it either way? Guys, get down in the comments, guys. Let me know, guys, what you guys think. You know what I'm saying? What you guys think about that Trump foreign policy? What you think about Biden's foreign policy? What you guys think, what kind of President Harris will be with foreign policy? I'm in the comments right now, guys. You know what I'm saying? Had to drink some Kool-Aid in advance. You know what I'm saying? Guys, we talking foreign policy this morning. Mr. Ray G, how you doing, my brother? I hope you've liked the video, supporting the channel. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel, notification bell. Mr. Ray G says she went to Ukraine to de-escalate things. Then 2 days later, the war started. Mr. Ray G, that's a great perspective. Tell me what you think happened. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's what you said happened, I think if she wanted to de-escalate things, I think that's what would have happened. So if that's not what happened, you guys tell me what you think happened. Do you think that America allowed that war to take place to try to attempt to fight Putin, to attempt to weaken Putin? Do you think there's some underlying military strategy behind the war with Ukraine that we don't know nothing about? You know what I'm saying? What you guys think? Victorious One says, super chat your host. I would appreciate that, guys. If you guys want to change the conversation, we talking foreign policy this morning. I see Miss Angelo Maximus. Good morning, Miss Angelo. How are you doing? Welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. Thank you for returning. Miss Angelo, I hope you've already liked the video. I know you subscribe to the channel. She says that Trump goes into a college football game and gets a cheering crowd. VP candidate Tim Walz goes to a college football game in a swing state and gets booed. Ouch. The optics are clear. The USA wants Trump. Miss Angelo, thank you for participating in the morning, in the process, and good morning, of course. Miss Angelo, I would have to say that I probably would disagree with that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's the location of the game. Trump went to a Georgia-Alabama football game. I would say that 80 to 90% of those people are voting straight Republican. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not the Georgia part, but the Alabama part most definitely. You see what I'm saying? I'm getting my beer, got my cowboy boots. I'm not hating on the swag, but I say that would be the game. That would be my sentiment. Tim Walz, I'm not sure which game he went to. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he would have got booed at a Minnesota game. But I'll tell you, though, to be fair, Trump was president of the United States. Before he was president, he was already famous. Right now, Trump, in a worldview, he might be one of the most famous people in the world. So for an unknown governor of Minnesota to have to compete with that you still said that was very unfair and very unlikely, in my opinion, that he would compete with that. But of course, Miss Angelo, you know, as usual, I appreciate you participating in the process. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Uh Oh, Angelo isn't a girl, dude. I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure. I was just looking at the picture. You know, if Angelo isn't a girl, I would appreciate you to tell me. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. So Pool is that Pool 3011 says Trump, Trump 2024. Randy Joseph says, I'm not supporting war too much. Innocent people are dying. I understand that sentiment. Oh, I'm sorry, Angelo. I apologize about that so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really see your picture, but you are a man. But, like, I apologize about that. But you are a supporter of this channel. I know that much. And I appreciate you supporting. You know what I'm saying? Always supporting. I appreciate the love. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, my question to you guys again. Many people knew that Russia would eventually invade Ukraine. Like many of us are waiting for China to invade Taiwan. Okay? So outside of engaging in a full worldwide war with Russia, what could the Biden administration have done to prevent or de-escalate the war? Let me know in the chat. How do you guys feel about the way that the Biden administration have handled the war? How do you guys feel about the Biden administration in general? You know what I'm saying? How they handle everything as far as foreign policy. Furthermore, what do you guys think? If Trump were elected president, I'm asking a question, okay? I hear you. American Forever says they're horrible. Tell me why, please. Tell me why, please. Randy Joseph says, in a world, it takes only a man to make another man back down. I appreciate that, guys. Keep the comments coming. He says, this is why I support Donald Trump. Yes, that is true. That is the sentiment. Guys, so furthermore, what do you think? Okay? If Trump were elected president, do you guys think that Putin would have thought, let me not invade Ukraine because we're scared of Trump? Do you think that's really what he would have thought? Or do you think that was Putin's ambitions to invade Ukraine, to stop it from entering NATO, and he was going to do it either way? You know what I'm saying? What you guys think? Angelo says that embarrassing pullout would have never happened under Trump administration. Miss Carmita Johnson, good morning, baby. Everybody, welcome Miss Carmita to the chat. If you haven't already, Miss Carmita, I ask that you'll like the video. All the mods that are in the chat, please remind people to like the video. We need a lot more engagement. You know what I'm saying? So Angelo says the embarrassing pullout would have never happened under a Trump administration. Like, I would have to agree with that sentiment. I just would agree that Trump would have, I just think he would have handled the situation differently. I really do. Angelo, tell me why. But I agree with that, though. I just agree with that. I think he has too much pride to make a decision like that or to go through with something like that. That's my opinion, you know? But like, okay, so Angelo, after we discussed that, outside of that Afghan situation, the question is, how do you guys feel, or what do you guys think that the Trump administration would have done different than the Biden administration in handling of Iran, in the handling of the Israeli war with the Palestinians and now Hezbollah? You see what I'm saying? And handling Ukraine. Like, I hear Trump supporters say this all the time. Angelo's probably finna say it in just a second. I hear Trump supporters say this all the time, that under Trump there were no wars. I hear Trump supporters say this all the time, that, you know what I'm saying, talk about the terrorist attacks on America. I hear them talk about that all the time. There were no terrorist attacks on America under the Trump administration. But this is what I'm saying. My thing in my mind is this is a different war. This is a different world that we live in than 4 years ago. So if Trump coming into office with what he has on the table and the decisions that he made in regards to COVID, in regards to January the 6th, in regards to, you know what I'm saying, dealing with the situation or the crisis with Black Lives Matter, I would say, do we trust his decision-making process with the chessboard that he faces today? Aloha Kitty, good morning, good morning. Aloha Kitty, if you would please, if you haven't, would you please like the video? Thank you for joining us this morning. Miss Carmita Johnson, she says, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to double tap that heart button. Your support is appreciated. Yes, indeed, Miss Carmita. So Minnie 14 King says Trump is by far the best option. Shane Bell says against America. I'm saying you guys aren't telling me why, man. I want to get in a discussion with you guys. So I'm going to ask you again. Many people knew Russia would eventually invade Ukraine. Okay? Do you think that Trump stopped that when he was president? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for, you guys. Okay? Many people knew that Russia would eventually invade Ukraine, like many of us are waiting for China to invade Taiwan. So outside of engaging in a full worldwide war with Russia, what could the Biden administration have done to prevent or de-escalate the war? You see what I'm saying? If you guys feel that Biden's weak, if you feel that if Trump was in office, it wouldn't have happened, what I'm saying, I understand somebody said she went to Ukraine 2 days before and then the war started. Well, I understand that. What she talked about with Zelensky, who knows? We don't know what's going on with that situation. I'm just trying to talk about what we do know. What I'm saying is, what could Biden administration have done to de-escalate the war? Okay? Let me know in the chat how you feel about how they handled the war. Furthermore, what do you think if Trump were president that Putin would have done? You think Putin would have said, let's not invade Ukraine because we're scared of Trump? Or do you think that that was Putin's ambitions anyway, to invade Ukraine, to stop it from entering NATO, and he was going to do it regardless of who was in the White House? Let me see what you guys saying down in the comments. Joyce Johnson, good morning. Welcome back. I hope you've liked the video. She says, I don't see a woman as president. If we could find a Margaret Thatcher, then maybe so. You think that she would be weaker than Margaret Thatcher? Tino says Trump would have negotiated. Tino, I asked that you and expound on that. I appreciate that. I was looking for something like that. Ethan McLaurin says, Joyce, how could he supply weapons to Russia if there was no policy set in place for them to support their war with weapons? Shaking my head. The United States has a whole policy to support Ukraine. Ukraine is an American ally. Ukraine was about to enter NATO. Are you guys familiar with NATO? We stand by the NATO allies. Do we or do we not? Ukraine had not. If Ukraine was in NATO, Russia would not have attacked NATO. Russia ain't going to attack no NATO country. You see what I'm saying? Unless they're ready for it. You feel me? So I'm saying I agree with that. Like, the United States has a policy in place to help NATO countries. You know what I'm saying? So Patrick Brady says, yeah, we don't want a president that has a... That's too funny. Rain says peace through strength. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for that, Rain. I think I've seen you in here before. Peace through strength. Most definitely. Like, do you agree with that tactic? You know what I'm saying? E3 says didn't happen while he was president. They waited for Joey to take the office. Efree, do you believe that? And if you believe that, why do you believe that? You guys, as I read you guys' comments, please like the video if you guys haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. You know what I'm saying? Jump down in the comments, guys. Let your voices be heard. I know it's early. I know it's Monday morning, man, but we getting straight to it, okay? So Mini 14 King says Trump 100% would have brought both sides to the table and made Ukraine make a deal. Without the United States, there is no war. Wow. So you saying with the United States agreement, there's a war. You saying without the United States, they're not no war. That's why Ethan is asking Mini King what the deal is. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Tino says, hold up, I'm sorry. So Tino says, I was looking. Same, it wouldn't be fair for the Russians to let you know. Same as the United States wouldn't let Russia have a military base in Mexico. And what else Tino says? 1980 promise to Russia, you do not let you enter NATO. I hear what you're saying, my brother. But I'm saying that I feel like foreign policy wise, that America could possibly disagree with that and wanting to strengthen NATO and to get as many countries into NATO as possible. What you guys think about that? So let's see. I'm scrolling down the comments. Miss Carmita Johnson, she once again says, please like, subscribe, and double tap the heart button. Your support for the channel is appreciated. I appreciate that, Miss Carmita. Let's see. So Aaron says Trump wants to pull out of NATO, which would be a terrible decision. Mr. Aaron, I think Trump has a different vision for America than the path that America is on. That's just my opinion. I think Trump's vision for America is to be like an isolationist type country. You know what I'm saying? Not to be the world police, not to be giving money to other nations and everything. So I understand his sentiment. Whether I agree with that or not would be a different conversation. I haven't seen the world where, well, I actually have back in history with before NATO, but since NATO, I mean, we haven't had any world wars. And I think that's the purpose of NATO is to detour. You see what I'm saying? The world from the world wars. Okay, so let's see. Lepo Payne says Putin will walk all over Donald Trump. I guess that's how he feels. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. I'm not too much sure if I believe that, if Putin will walk over Trump. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Brady said there is a reason why all these countries want Harris. Mr. Brady, do you think that it could be that they just aren't for Trump? You know what I'm saying? Is that possible? Let's see. So Buddy Flood says Trump would have told Putin to take it there and he would not interfere. Those are the kind of comments that I'm looking for. So guys, why would you think that Trump has some kind of special pull over Russia, or that people will listen to Trump more than they would any other American president? You think it's just because he's a chief negotiator? You know what I'm saying? What you think? Shane Bell says, Bricks, explain. Yes, indeed. You guys, please explain why you feel the way you feel, okay? So John says, he's talking about the USA, have helped cause the war in Ukraine. We promised Russia years ago that NATO wouldn't push east any farther, and we broke that promise. T-Bone Lemons says again, no, he was the worst negotiator ever, and we're not giving them money as much as we're giving them old war equipment that we now get to replace and create jobs in the industry. Guys, what y'all think about that? You guys get down in the comments. You know what I'm saying? You guys have a conversation amongst yourselves. You know what I'm saying? You guys let your voices be heard. What do you guys think about that? That's my question. Like, I think you guys are bringing up some really, really, really good points. Angelo says facts 100%. You know what I'm saying? I think you guys are bringing up some good points right now. Kelly says, I think that war is evil. Let's see. Mr. T says the military industrial complex at work. So that's the sentiment, that they need to make money off the war. That's what these gentlemen are saying. You know what I'm saying? They think that's the purpose for the war. You know what I'm saying? John says Trump 2024. You know what I'm saying? Guys, welcome everyone as you guys come in. We're having a lively conversation about foreign policy this morning. This is our first foreign policy discussion. You guys, if you haven't already, I encourage everyone in the chat to like the video. Please like the video. You see what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. Hit that notification, boys. Show your boy some love. But most importantly, jump down in the comments, guys. Let your voice be heard. We're having a lively conversation, as I said, about foreign policy this morning. You guys, if you guys want to donate to the channel, go ahead, guys. Hit that super chat button. You know what I'm saying? Donate to the channel. I'll read your comments. You could talk about anything that you want to with that super chat. You know what I'm saying? If you got anything on your mind that you want to get off your chest, go ahead and get it off your chest, and we can have the conversation about the politics. Republicans, Democrats, Independents, everybody's welcome. Okay, guys, so here's my take on the Biden administration's foreign policy. Biden took an approach that would ensure that the U.S. military forces would not be directly involved. Directly is the key. Directly, boots on the ground. After a 20-year war, I think that the politicians that came to power recognized that the American people were war weary. So they said, hey, look, this is what we're going to do, okay? We're just going to leave intelligence in Afghanistan. We're going to coordinate with our allies like Israel, okay? And we're going to just back up as much as we can out of these wars and having direct involvement, okay? So I think that's the approach. You know what I'm saying? By funding the nations in which supported America's world ambitions, Trump builds himself, okay? Different than Biden, Trump builds himself as the ultimate deal maker. We've read that in the comments, you know what I'm saying? And promises to bring an end to the wars. The question I suspect voters will have to make on foreign policy is whether Trump's election will have the nations involved in the conflicts to put down their guns, or will Harris take Biden's approach to fund the nations in which support America's worldviews and allow the conflicts to proceed in a way where it is contained and Americans' interests are being met without America's direct involvement in the war? You guys jump down in the comments, please, guys. Let me know what you guys think. What you guys think about foreign policy? You know what I'm saying? T-Bone Lemon said debate, most definitely. What you guys think about foreign policy? You know? Do you guys think that foreign policy is the strength of the Democrats? It's the strength of the Republicans? Do you think that foreign policy is the strength of Donald Trump? Do you think that he owns the issue, so to speak, on foreign policy? Do you think it's the strength of Trump? What you guys think? I just want to know you guys' opinions, okay? So let's see what you guys are saying. Aaron says Trump puts more time into golf than our country. I've heard that before. Kelly says, theoretically speaking, ending wars will end the income tax. Why do you think that? I would really like to know why you think that, your opinion on that. So Ethan McLaurin, he's talking to God on a Buffalo. He says, can you tell me the situation then, since you was listening? Let's see. So Fathead Kumba, he says Kamala has the best approach to foreign policy. Shane Bell says, how come we have so many illegals living in the Hilton? Shane Bell, what country? What city are you in, Mr. Shane? You know what I'm saying? I think that would definitely tell us what's going on. Like, what city do you live in? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, as far as the immigration policy, I would say the immigration policy that is facing America, I think that a lot of people would definitely say that it needs fixing. You know what I'm saying? We heard VP Harris say that just last week, that it needs fixing. So the argument about the influx of migrants into America, I don't think the Democrats are really even trying to argue that point. You know what I'm saying? You guys, welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. Those of you guys who are with us, I ask that you guys please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Go ahead, hit that notification bell. Guys, if you guys have something you want to get off your mind, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and hit that super chat, you know what I'm saying, donate to the channel. Let you guys' voices be heard. So I am the frogman, says she. So why hadn't she fixed it in the last 3 years? Sir, I talk about this all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? We have this conversation like on a regular basis, very regular basis. Like there wasn't really nothing that she could fix, right? I mean, what could she fix? You talking about immigration? Like she doesn't have the authority to fix immigration. That's not her position to fix immigration. You know what I'm saying? Say if I'm an owner of a business, okay? So I'm owner A. Say I'm owner A of a business. And I come to you, okay? And I'm like, hey, man, you say you're the manager, okay? And you have an assistant manager. But I'm the owner and you the manager. And I come to you and I'm like, hey, man, we have a problem with people's coming in here stealing. You see what I'm saying? And you trying to deflect to the assistant manager. You the manager. You responsible. That's what I'm saying. So Joe Biden was the manager. He was responsible. Trying to reflect that to VP Harris. I just don't think that is really authentic, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a good idea, or it's really I don't understand how was it her fault. You know what I'm saying? So Angelo Maximus says, I believe that after the JD after JD Vance destroys Tim Walz tomorrow on the debate stage, that the nail in the coffin for the Harris campaign, I'm calling it now. Well, Angelo, we're going to do a stream in the morning about the debate. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go over a little bit of history of JD Walz. I'm going to go over a little bit of history of, I said JD Walz, of JD Vance. I'm going to go over a little bit of history of Tim Walz, you know what I'm saying? And like their debating strengths and their goals and strategies in the debate. I told a lot of people this morning that I probably wasn't going to come live, but I decided to get on here and jump on here and talk about foreign policy this morning. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't seem as engaged in foreign policy as usual. You know what I'm saying? But I'll just keep on going along with it. I guess, you know, it's probably not as interesting of a conversation, but I think it's very important. I think foreign policy is very important. It's very important to America. You know what I'm saying? Like that's our safety as far as domestic, you know what I'm saying, overseas incidents go. You know what I'm saying? So Shane Bell says you got no answer for that one. I'm not sure, Mr. Bell. I didn't see what you put in the chat. He says they get more money than your peeps that need it. Oh yeah, you talking about the most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely, 1,000%. You talking about the immigrants? But I mean, it's they get more money than any Americans that need it. You see what I'm saying? And I think that's the whole thing about it. You know what I'm saying? So let's see, NASA 21, I think I seen you in here before. If you guys hadn't already, I ask that you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Guys, that super chat's open, guys, if you guys want to donate to the channel. So let's see. NASA 21 says, how can our currency say in God we trust when you're getting sworn in on a Quran? What? Getting sworn in on a Quran? I ain't never heard about that. What you guys heard? You guys heard about that? I ain't heard about that one yet. A Quran? Ethan McLaurin says, guy on a buffalo. Give me an answer then. I admitted to not listening earlier, but you still not giving me an answer. Let's see. So type multiple paragraphs. I'm trying to get somebody that I have not gotten. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get somebody. So Randy Johnson says, only a brave man will face a hungry lion, a woman not brave enough to face a hungry lion. You really think so? I mean, I'm saying, guys, like, for all my women in here too, let me see what you guys think about that. You know what I'm saying? You guys, what do you think about the mentality that women are not strong enough? What you guys think about that? That women are not strong enough? That's my question. You know what I'm saying? They're not strong enough. That's my only question. What you guys think about that? Do you guys think that a woman can, you know what I'm saying, defend a nation and can stand up against foreign strongman? Do you think that's possible or no? You guys let me know. You know what I'm saying? Down in the comments. T-Bone Lemons says, give them time to actually do something instead of the back and forth game we play like it's never-ending basketball game to infinity. What you mean give them time to do something? What time do we need to give? And who is them? Do you mean we need to give the government time to do something? You know what I'm saying? We need to give the opponents time to do something. Who you think we need to give a time to do something? Okay? Angelo Maximum says, not Kamala. You know what I'm saying? A whole Trump supporter. Thomas Weiskopf says, hello, Thomas. Welcome back to the Legal Wars podcast, Thomas. I hope you've liked the video already. You know what I'm saying? You guys in the stream, please, if you haven't, like the video. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell and let your voices be heard. So Angelo says, Kamala is terrified to step into a Fox studio to debate, let alone run the country. Bro, I gotta sit back on that one, Angelo. I have to. Angelo, you've been a supporter of this channel. I can't drink no Kool-Aid tea. You know? But listen, dog, when the last time you seen Trump in the NBC studio? And he's supposed to be a strongman. Am I correct or incorrect? I'll say that again. When the last time have you seen in a studio, an NBC studio, Donald Trump? Donald Trump go to ABC, but he complained about it the whole time. Am I right or wrong? He go to CNN, but he complained about it all the time. They're cheating. You see what I'm saying? But hey, look, I'll give y'all the at least he has the courage. You see what I'm saying? I'll say at least he has the courage to take that on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, for you to say that, like, I think that's a campaign thing to tell VP Harris that, hey, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a good idea. Just maybe. You know, just maybe. Maybe it's a good idea that you don't. You know? But who knows, though? That's just my opinion. So let's see. Trace Thomas says blacks for Trump. You know what I'm saying? Showing that that Trump has some support amongst the black community. Craig, is that Marshall says there could be a woman that could possibly hold their own on the world stage, just not Miss Harris. Craig, tell me why you think that. That's all I want to know. Just why you think that. Status VIP says if he's talking about Trump, it's like we gave Trump 9 years to come up with the medical plan that he hasn't came up with. I mean, what can I say to that, man? I have to agree with that 10,000%. Dustin Willis, how's it going? Welcome back to the Legal Wars podcast. All my regulars in here, you guys go ahead, hit that like button, the subscribe button, that notification bell. I got started real early this morning, man. You know what I'm saying? I got probably about an hour at the most left to be streaming. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, please, if you will, get them super chats in. If you guys want to donate to the channel, if you guys want to have your voices heard, you know what I'm saying? Get those super chats in. Let me know what you guys think below in the comments. So, guys, we gonna for all the new people that just came into the stream, guys, I want to welcome you guys to the Legal Wars podcast. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for being with us. You know what I'm saying? This morning, I started the stream talking about foreign policy. I'm not sure how much foreign policy is a popular conversation with you guys. But that being said, I think that it is something that we do need to address. Tomorrow we will talk about the debate. But today I went ahead and jumped on that foreign policy on the shorter stream. You know what I'm saying? Guys, so I just want to say, who do you guys trust to be your leader? That's the question. That's what I'm asking you guys in the stream. Who do you guys trust to go sit across from Putin? Who you guys trust? Do you guys trust Harris because she has more of a steady hand? Or do you guys trust Trump because I see you guys down there. You know what I'm saying? I see you guys down there. Thomas says Harris. Florida Blondie says Trump. Hollywood and Vaughn says Harris. Status VP says not Trump. Strong Island Bank says, who do you trust? You asked me who I would trust. Just me personally, like I trust Harris more. That's just me personally. And the reason why, look, I'll tell you guys the reason why I trust Harris. The reason why I trust Harris, because in my opinion, I believe that Harris will make a calculated, educated decision. Bless Up Kev has entered the stream. Everybody, please say hello to Bless Up Kev. What's up, my brother? He says Trump cannot run the whole country. He's just good on foreign policy. You see that Bless Up Kev think that Trump's good on foreign policy. Miss Janita Mitchell says Harris. Victorious One says like the live. Yes, yes, yes. You guys, if y'all haven't liked the video, please go ahead and like the video. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. That super chat is wide open. You know what I'm saying? Who do you guys think would be better for the United States on foreign policy? Do you think that VP Harris will, or do you think that Donald Trump will? Okay? Get down in the comments. You guys let me know what you think. Mr. Smiley says Trump. You know what I'm saying? Do you think the point that we're at in the world right now, do we need a strong, steady hand, or do we need a strong man? You know what I'm saying? I should have said a negotiating strong man. Because I say that he definitely would say that he's a negotiator. Miss Carmita Johnson says Trump's natural. Miss Carmita using them words. His natural imparticity and ignorance in foreign policy should be never enough for him to be in office. Trump's own administration and disproportionate number of key members and his FP said it poorly. You know what I'm saying? Miss Carmita, here's a question that I would have for you, though, Miss Carmita. So listen, Do you think that, however Trump's, I would say, ignorance in foreign policy or whatever like that goes, like, do you think he has enough advisors to give him enough advice to where he would be able to make an educated decision, Ms. Carmita? That's my question. She says Trump's not a strong man. What you guys think? Y'all think that Trump's not a strong man? It's his approach. You see what I'm saying? It's about, she said no. Ms. Carmita says that she does not think that Trump is a strong man. Ms. Carmita says that she does not think that Trump's approach is good for America. He doesn't know nothing about foreign policy. What you guys think? Thomas says, nah, he's a frail old man. You know what I'm saying? Dom T said he's a narcissist. He falls for flattery. You know what I'm saying? Florida Blondie says Harris has an optimistic economic plan for Hey, Florida Blondie must have been in here when we had that conversation. I ain't seen her or him in here since then. Mike Jones 31 says Trump. Angelo Maximus says, I believe Trump will make America great again. You know what I'm saying? Guys, listen, I'm going to just go over a little foreign policy that I went over before. You know what I'm saying? Hey, an optimistic economic plan. What is an optimistic economic plan? I'm saying, who trying to give someone a $50,000 tax cut for starting a business? Who else trying to do that? You guys let me know. Florida Blondie, let me know. Peter said it's BS. I'm saying we going to say that about Trump. There's a lot of stuff we could say about Trump that's BS. I talk about immigration all the time, bro. And I think that's one of the best arguments that I have is on immigration. You know what I'm saying? You see Victorious one says Trump has concepts. You know what I'm saying? Peter says word salad, brother. You know what I'm saying? Noah, it's not about giving out money. You see what I'm saying? It's about a tax cut. Peter, so this is what we want to do, okay? I mean, no, I'm sorry. This is what we want to do. We want to give the money to the rich people, though, right? And we want to charge a family. We want to put tariffs on families. And I explained the tariffs earlier. You see what I'm saying? If you're saying, hey, we're going to do this to Mexico, so what if Mexico deport a lot into America? You know what I'm saying? Let's just say coffee bean. You know, just hypothetically, we're going to say Mexico support a lot of coffee bean into America. You see what I'm saying? So when Mexico starts sending that coffee bean into America, when they start sending them coffee beans, when America says, hey, we're going to put a $5 tariff on them coffee beans. So instead of it being $2.99 to import, it's $7.99. So that $20 bag of coffee, you know, in Mexico, who Mexico gonna charge to get that money back? You think they gonna eat that $5 profit margin loss? No, sir. You know what they gonna do? They're gonna impose that tariff on the American taxpayer. So you guys don't realize he's saying he want to cut capital gains tax. He basically giving a tax break to the riches of America and saying he want to impose the tariffs. He making us pay. So he's actually taxing us and giving rich people. But that was for you, Florida Block. you want to talk about that the opportunity economy. You know what I'm saying? You guys, if y'all had, please go ahead and like that video. Subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Hit the notification bell, guys. I ask that y'all, please, Florida Blondie, you better have liked that video. You know what I'm saying? My boy Red G says, y'all gonna keep paying 20% more in tequila, Patron, and Hennessy. But Red G, it's more than tequila, Patron, and Hennessy. If you put a tariff on, y'all, look, guys, we're gonna talk about a free trade agreement, okay? We're talking about that this week. America needs a free trade agreement. As we talk about a free trade agreement, you see what I'm saying? We're going to start talking about those tariffs that Trump imposed on China that the American farmers had to pay for, and over 80% of the money America made off the tariffs, Trump had to turn around and give it to the farmers because the farmers were hurt behind those tariffs. But we're going to talk about that, guys. Let me see what Florida Blondie talking about. I agree with Trump because you know these countries are charging us. Guys, I got my Kool-Aid here. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people starting to come in, man. Like, I see you guys in the chat all the time. Good morning, guys. Good morning. We got a short stream this morning. We talking foreign policy this morning. As you guys come into the Legal Wars podcast, I welcome everybody in, Republicans, Democrats, independents alike. We having a debate. I always have a debate with the stream, man, with the American people. Y'all hear what my boy Bless Up Kev says. Double tap the screen to like the video. Please, guys, double tap the screen. Give the video a like. You know what I'm saying? If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Guys, that super chat is wide open, guys. We could talk about anything you guys want to talk about. We probably got about an hour left, guys. 45, 55 minutes, about an hour left. Guys, go ahead, hit that super chat. Donate to the channel. Let's get the conversation started. So, guys, the question I proposed to the chat, you know, I know a lot of you guys probably don't as much want to talk about foreign policy, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to do it today, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about the debate that's coming up between Tim Walz and J.D. Vance. Who you guys think going to win the debate? So, guys, according to CNN's Jake Tapper, Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah, have you guys heard about this, was killed by Israeli airstrike on September 27, which was Friday that just passed. For the record, this wasn't reported by Jake Tapper, but Nasrallah was on the U.S. terrorist list, and Hezbollah is considered an enemy of the United States and a terrorist leader. So to be clear, the United States supporting Israel and the Biden administration's support of Israel is in lockstep with the U.S. goals for the Middle East. I believe under the Biden administration, a military plan was developed to allow Israel to take the lead in the fight against extremism and hate in the Middle East, with the United States leaving behind intelligence forces in key locations and maintaining a strong working relationship with the allies in the Middle East. The United States developed a plan that can effectively give them a level of control without direct involvement. Do you guys see where I'm going with this? What do you guys think of my assessment so far? Do you think Israel's war with Hezbollah and other Iranian-backed groups is in effect a proxy war for the United States? Get down in the comments and let me know what you guys think. Angelo gotta have that comment. He said Walz about to get smoked like a Newport tomorrow on that debate stage. He says Tampon Tim. I'm saying, what you guys think about that, man? You think Tim Walz won't handle his own? I'm just asking you guys, what you guys think? You think that Tim Walz won't handle his own? You know what I'm saying? Aloha Kitty. Everybody right now go to Aloha Kitty. Go to Aloha Kitty and like that $5 super chat. Everyone right now, I ask you, all my moderators, Miss Carmita, Bless Up Kev, Victorious One. Guys, you would please go like Aloha Kitty's $5 super chat. We appreciate that, Aloha Kitty. You see all that love Aloha Kitty got? Keep on keeping on. Love your stream. You know what I'm saying? Aloha Kitty, I would say that I love you being here too. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You look like one of our day ones. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for your loyalty. And if you would be interested in being a moderator, you would just let me know. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate that loyalty. Red G, we appreciate that from you too, Red G. Red G is actually a member of the channel. You know what I'm saying? And I would like to probably soon make Red G a moderator, man. We got some loyal people like Bless Up Kev, you know what I'm saying? Victorious One, you know what I'm saying? Really appreciate you guys. So let me see what you guys are saying. Let me see what you guys are saying down in the comment. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. We'll see. So Aaron says Tim Walz held his own when he was invited on Fox News before. He's going to do just fine in the coming debate. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'll tell you, I know you guys are waiting, y'all pumped up to talk about this. Aloha Kitty, thank you for that $5 donation. I know that you guys are so pumped up to talk about this. And look, I'm telling you guys 1,000% tomorrow morning we crunked up. We're not going to do no early start. We're going to start on time. You see what I'm saying? And we're going to be all the way crunked up and ready for that conversation. But in my opinion, I just cannot see it. I wasn't prepared because I wanted to do a little bit more in-depth studying about the backgrounds of J.D. Vance and Tim Walz. If I'm not mistaken, y'all let me know in the comments, what college did J.D. Walz, bro, I always call that man J.D. Walz. What college did J.D. Vance graduate from? Because if I'm not mistaken, I heard it was like an Ivy League school. So I heard he's a very intelligent guy, quick on his feet. You see what I'm saying? My girl Victorious One says, like the chat live. Yeah, please, guys, like the chat. Please, please, please. Tim Walz carried weapons of war in war. Tim Walz gonna take him to school, man. I just believe that. I'm sorry, I really believe that, guys. We're gonna get into that conversation. But we could start it today. I think that Tim Walz is going to get him. Isn't he almost twice his age? How old Tim Walz is? How old J.D. Vance is? You know what I'm saying? Angelo Maximum says J.D. Vance going to bring that up. Bring what up? You talking about his age? Oh, we talking about the weapons of war. But I don't, listen. Oh, I know, Angelo. That's cool. Miss Carmita Johnson says JD is gonna make up likes. Make up lies. I think that's what she's saying. Yeah, but I agree with that 1,000%, though. DG, what's up? DG says Walz is a bit flaky and corny. Yeah, Miss Carmita, I see that. He says that Walz is a bit flaky and corny. That's your opinion. And look, and y'all heard what hold up, Thomas, I'm gonna get your comment too. And y'all heard what who else said that? Like what Robert James says, JD is gonna mop the floor. Hey, these are all regular people, bro. They come in here all the time. Have this conversation, bro. Costa Autism says JD Vance went to Ohio State and yelled with Vivek Ash. His Indian wife. That's his Indian wife. Look, you saying J.D. Vance, went to Ohio State, man. I don't think so, man. I think J.D. Vance went to an Ivy League school. I'm dead serious. Like, I think he's a lot smarter than what we think he is. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? A lot smarter. But as far as the he went to Ohio State. Yeah, you're correct. I'm sorry. He did went to Ohio State. Then he went to Yale Law School. So he did go to law school at Yale, but then he went to Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what Victorious One just said. You know what I'm saying? So most definitely, I think he's more smarter than we think he is. Bless Up Kid says Trump stuck with JD now, MAGA quaking in their boots. Man, I think that that JD probably would be a decent vice president. That's just I might be wrong. He might be decent. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that JD is as what you guys wanted to say. I don't think that JD is as much of an extremist as Donald Trump is. I'll say that. You know why? Somebody in the stream had told me before. I went and researched it that he called Trump America's Hitler before. You see what I'm saying? So I think him accepting the nomination as VP candidate for the Republican Party, I think he just did that to, how would I want to say it? I think he did that to more or less to fit in, or he did that more or less to for his political future. You see what I'm saying? Victorious One says JD is a follower. Peter says that that JD and Vivek would be too much brains for the lefties. Y'all really think so? Red G says Trump didn't choose him. Red G, expound on that, because I've heard that before. Bless Up Kev says Trump cannot co-sign nothing. JD says, Justin Willis says Walt's worth 10 pounds. Hey, Justin Willis in here all the time, bro. He's too funny. You see what I'm saying? He be up in here trolling so hard all the time, man. You guys, y'all give me a second, please. Guys, welcome to the Legal Wars Podcast. Guys, if y'all haven't already, I ask that y'all please would like the video. You guys would subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. So, guys, I see y'all want to talk about that debate. We are going to get to that tomorrow morning. You know what I'm saying? This is a shorter stream this morning. I'm probably going to be streaming for about 30 to 45 more minutes tops. You know what I'm saying? I decided to go ahead and jump on, even though, like, you know what I'm saying, I have a couple more things to do. So, guys, I'm going to keep on going ahead with the content on foreign policy. So John Kirby, okay, you guys know who John Kirby is. He's been around for a long time. He's a White House National Security Commission advisor. During this same CNN interview, told Jake Tapper that Nasrallah had U.S. blood on his hands. And I'm going to stop right there. For all of you guys who think that Biden is weak on foreign policy, I just think he's taking a different approach. Like I said earlier, I'm really going over the content again to speak with you guys. I think Biden's taking a different approach. I think Biden is using the Israelis and the U.S. allies in the Middle East to fight, to do America's bidding. See what I'm saying? So the Israelis killed like Hezbollah's commander. They're almost completely destroyed Hezbollah's command structure. That's American work. Okay, that's work that the American military would have done, but they're not having to do it. We're just gonna pay Israel, we're just gonna pay this country, we're gonna pay Jordan, you see what I'm saying? And let them use their resources and their supplies. We're gonna train them, you see what I'm saying? And let them use their resources and supplies, okay? So, during the same CNN interview, told Jake Tapper that Nasrallah had U.S. blood on his hands, and went further to say that much of Hezbollah's command structure has been wiped out. Jake Tapper pressed Kirby on the attack happening in Beirut or in a suburb of Beirut, which the count on civilian casualties. And Kirby went on to say that we know there were civilian casualties. Tapper went on to press Kirby, bringing up the choice to take out bin Laden. You know what I'm saying? What you guys think about the civilian casualties in the Middle East with Israel? You see what I'm saying? Because that's what Tapper is, he's asking Kirby. He's saying like, okay, you talking to Israelis, you know, you help funding this war. How about how you guys are fighting the war? Because Tapper acknowledged President Obama's reluctance to use airstrikes against bin Laden due to a threat of civilian casualties. President Obama opted to use SEAL Team 6 instead of airstrikes. And although I'm no longer quoting Tapper on CNN, I think the underlining theme in Tapper's questioning of Kirby in reference to the loss of civilian life is that Israel fights their wars or terrorism much different than the United States. I support Israel and their fight against terrorism, but the loss of innocent life and the obliteration of people's homes and livelihoods who have nothing to do with the war should be minimized at all costs. What you guys think? I see Miss Kelly Quinn says, would you feel the same way if the United States got attacked? Of course. 1,000%. I'm saying we were attacked during 9/11, so we're attacked by some extremists during 9/11. Okay? We're attacked by some extremists during 9/11. So what you do? You just go drop a nuclear bomb on the whole city of Baghdad. You gonna kill women, children, cats, dogs. You know there's people in guys, do we know there's people in America that don't know nothing about politics? They don't want nothing to do with politics. They don't care nothing about politics. They're just living in this country. They don't have nothing to do with a war that maybe 500 people in the country are deciding to fight. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm saying you killing women and children. If you were killing women and children that are a part of the war, I could understand that. You see what I'm saying? If you were killing women and children that are a part of the war, I could understand. But I'm saying if you killing women and children that have nothing to do with being a part of the war, I'm saying what you guys think about that? That's the question. Because I'm saying you can go just like America was attacked and they killed bin Laden. How many women and kids got killed that weren't involved in the situation? Did they go drop a carpet bomb to kill bin Laden, or did they just take him out? You see what I'm saying? That's just a question. Thomas says no child has any business in war. And I would say we would try to avoid casualties as much as possible. I think the American military, the American people would say that as well. You see what I'm saying? Just try to avoid casualties as much as possible. I think that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? So guys, let me continue. So Hollywood and Vine says Netanyahu don't care about hostages. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, do you think eventually that will cost him the war? Because I'm saying he needs support from the world. Israel needs support from the world to fight that war. Because there's a lot of people that support the Palestinians. I am 1,000%, yes, sir, I'm aware of that. I am 1,000% in support of Israel. That's the nation that the birthplace of the religion that I believe in. You see what I'm saying? That's the birthplace of their religion. And I could say, like, there's scriptures in the Bible where I would see certain things, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, in today's time, this is what I'm saying. This is my take on this, okay? Okay, yeah, Thomas, I appreciate that. And please put that in the chat. This is my take on this, my whole take on this, okay? If you keep killing women and children, because some people don't think that it matters if you kill women and children, that has nothing to do with the war. Some people think it does not. Some women and children don't have anything to do with this war. So some people are going to say that, yeah, I understand that, bless up, Kev. We're not trying to have Israel to fail. That's why you stop killing the women and children. Well, I'm trying to figure where I'm not explaining this right. That's what Tapper said. Tapper says, hey, look, so you going after Nasrallah, okay? Yeah, Hollywood and Vine, it does matter. In the end, it's going to matter. It's not about it being sad. Yeah. I hear you, bless up, Kev. It's not about it being sad. It's about how you handling that war. Because Tapper asked them straight up. They came to Obama and they said, look, bin Laden, we done spotted bin Laden. What you do? You want to drop a carpet bomb and just kill everybody in the area? I'm going to kill 5,000 people that ain't got nothing to do with this war to get one guy. To get one guy, I'm going to kill 5,000. I'm saying let that happen in America. Let them, like I'm saying, they're going to kill 5,000 people to get one guy. oh, we want to take out Donald Trump, so I'm going to take out 5,000 people in the city to kill Trump. What? Obama had the decision. Obama didn't do that. Obama sent in SEAL Team 6. I'm not saying I don't support Israel. I support Israel. But if you support Israel, Israel's supposed to be able to nuke anybody is against them. Just kill every Muslim in the world. That's too funny. That's okay. See, if that was your 2-year-old that was killed from a bomb or a missile that didn't have nothing to do with the world, you're going to feel completely different about that. I promise you. But as long as it's happening over there as somebody else's 2-year-old, we don't care. God don't care about them too. God don't care about the Muslim 2-year-olds that get killed. He only care about the Christian 2-year-olds that's getting killed. God don't care about nobody else in America, in the world besides America. God don't care about no other children getting killed but American children. You know what I'm saying? God don't care about no other children in the world getting killed but American children. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Angelo says God cares for all his children. That's most definitely. God cares for every child in the world. That's my opinion. God cares about all. Peter, yes. Yes, indeed. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You're going to just drop a carpet bomb and just kill that many people. You know what I'm saying? That's my question. Or should we have more tact in fighting that war? You know what I'm saying? Mr. T, I hear you, my brother. You are entitled to your opinion. You feel me? You can say your opinion everywhere, anywhere you want to. Anywhere you want to. And Angelo, I agree 1,000%. I agree 1,000%, man. I feel like that we are killing each other in the world. I mean, in some senses, I think that we're just gonna have war. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can't agree with everyone in the world with the war. And I said this 1,000%. I mean, if you can't understand me, that's your fault. I'm a Christian. I support Israel unequivocally. Okay? But it's just like giving blind allegiance to Trump. You give blind allegiance to Israel. Bless okay if you talking about the Antichrist. What if the Antichrist is Netanyahu? Have you ever thought about that? You know what I'm saying? I've heard that said so many times. Y'all talking about supporting Israel. What if the Antichrist is Netanyahu? If I was the Satan, that's how I would fool y'all. Because Christians are so quick to give undying support to somebody. They so quick, they're almost Kool-Aid drinkers. Undying, you can't give that allegiance and loyalty to nobody but God. You know what I'm saying? If Trump, I mean Netanyahu, if he handling that war wrong, man, he just handling it wrong. We support Israel, bro. We stand behind Israel. Ain't nobody gonna stop supporting Israel. I'm just gonna say, can you go kill Nasrallah without killing women and children? Can you take out one terrorist without killing a bunch of women and kids? That's my question. Cause you talking about God, but God don't care about other people's women and children. God don't care about other nations' women and children. All he cares about is Israel and the United States. Hey, it's Kool-Aid, bro. You got to stop drinking that Kool-Aid, man. You got to be able to think for yourself. Jason Long says that's what keeps us stuck. It's all the wars over religion. All the wars over religion. But Jason, they've been fighting them wars for a long time. The Christians and the Crusaders, they've been fighting it for a long time. Trini Fluid says, so you worship Jews? No. Before only they were chosen. That's why Jesus came to us to make us all chosen. We all are. Everybody who believes in him are. You see what I'm saying? Everybody. What Angelo says, the Republican Party is not encouraging our society. So I'm going to keep on going. So here's my question. So what you guys think? Me personally, I will always support Israel as a U.S. ally and the birthplace of my God. However, do you think that the Israeli military is not correctly fighting the war? That's all we're talking about. Netanyahu can't be criticized. Netanyahu God. Netanyahu Jesus. You worship Netanyahu at nighttime. He can't get criticized. Any man breathing on this earth could get criticized. Unless he Jesus Christ or God, Netanyahu can get criticized. Netanyahu might be the Antichrist. We don't know. I ain't putting my faith in no man. My faith is in heaven, bro. So can he correctly fight the war? Is he fighting the war wrongly? That's the question, okay? So Israel has been in a proxy war with Iran for as long as I can remember. Iran funds terrorist groups like Hezbollah to wage constant war against the people of God. If we talk about the Biden administration's withdrawal from Afghanistan, I'll say the decision was right, but the optics was horrible. What Ms. Carmita says, thank you, Ms. Carmita. Please like, subscribe to the channel. Your support is appreciated. If you guys haven't already liked the video, I ask that you guys like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Okay, so what you guys think about Biden's withdrawal from Afghanistan? What you guys think? It looked terrible, didn't it? How you think Trump would have handled that differently? Okay? I'll say the decision was right, but the optics was horrible. And although we will get to Ukraine later, I would like to know how you guys rate President Biden's handling of the conflicts in the Middle East. I already know. You guys let me know in the comments what you think about the Biden administration's foreign policy. VP Harris has come out and supported Ukraine and Israel in the wars, so I am primarily using Biden's policies as an example of the way a Harris administration will like handling the Middle East conflicts. The leader of Israel could be that's true. Read your Bible. But Kev, read your Bible. That is a great chance. Somebody said Biden's on the beach. He's great. I mean, the man, 81 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? Let the man enjoy the rest of his life. Oh, Reggie says we need to support Ukraine. I agree with that 1,000%. But that is true, though. Blessed Kev, the leader of Israel could be. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to get deep into religion this morning, but like, since we talking about Israel, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Bible, who was the leader of God's people? Was it Jesus? Wasn't Jesus the leader of the Christians? Bro, we always know that Satan tries to mimic God. If you know your Bible and you just don't go to church and let somebody talk to you, if you read your Bible 3 times from cover to cover like I have, you will understand that Satan attempts to mimic God in a lot of ways. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, what Satan has. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying I could get into it. Satan attempts to mimic God. So God brought the creator, if God brought his son from Israel, Satan might do too. He might do too. You know what I'm saying? Blessed Kev says, I think our enemies would try to try us if we elect Harris, Russia, North Korea, and China. You know what I'm saying? What you guys think, though? Silver Andrew says, a wolf in sheep's clothing. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. But they don't think that deep. You know what I'm saying? Blind allegiance. I just want blind allegiance. I just got blind allegiance. I got blind allegiance for Trump. I got blind allegiance for Netanyahu. What happened when Netanyahu want to fly a plane and drop a bomb on Florida? You going blind allegiance for it then? That's what I'm saying. You got to have some kind of cutoff point. Somebody got to have enough courage to say, hey, man, listen, we support you 10,000%. Israel supported the United States after 9/11. Strong ally of the United States in the Middle East. We support you 30,000%. But can you go about killing Nasrallah without killing women and kids? Or it don't matter because they Muslims. Just kill them all. Just kill them all. That should be our policy, our foreign policy. I'm just wondering, man. I'm just wondering. Silver Andrews, I hear you, brother. I hear you, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is entitled to their opinion. You know what I'm saying? If you guys don't agree with me, bro, you guys could boycott me. Y'all all can unite and boycott the stream. Y'all never have to show up a day in my life. Ain't nothing in my life gonna change if you don't agree with what I'm saying. You shouldn't be in here if you don't agree. Or if you are in here and you're not agreeing, like if you are in here and you're not liking the video or you're not supporting the channel, what you in here for? You in here to try to turn people against me? I'm just saying, what you in here for? You know what I'm saying? What you in here for if you're not in here to like the channel or the video? You know? But I mean, people could feel they are entitled to their opinion. You know what I'm saying? Pat Macron says there's videos of people in Palestine right after 9/11. Then, yeah, celebrating Americans' death. The guy who they got, Nasrallah, he had American blood on his hands himself. Nasrallah did. B.B. Rodriguez says to provide critical thinking and knowledge. See, you get the point. Like people just trying to argue like every single little point, just blind allegiance. They just got blinders on. They're going to be the type of people that God, you know, in the Bible where God says the elect were food. I'm not going to be in the elect that was food. It's going to be them because they just support. They don't think. They just blindly support everything. Oh, my preacher told me on Sunday that I was supposed to support Israel. So Netanyahu could go in the middle of the street and shoot a 2-year-old girl in the head, and I'm going to support Israel. You feel? It's just blind allegiance. The preacher says support Israel. I support Israel 10,000%. But can he fight the war without killing women and children? Or does he not care about women and children? That's the question. Critically think. I'm going to pose the question for you to think about. You feel me? And like I said, if you don't agree with it, you can just stay hidden in the background, try to turn people against me till I block you. You feel me? Till I kick you out the channel, because you could go any channel you want to. Y'all could, all my haters in here can unite and go start your own channel. You feel me? You feel me? Because we finna go ahead and do some changes around here. Quick, soon, in the hurry. You know what I'm saying? Real soon in the hurry. We're going to go ahead and get some of these people, they got to get up out of here. Real soon. Jilly D, good morning, good morning. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get some of these people on out of here. We're going to go ahead and do that right now. You got to go. You feel what I'm saying? You got to get up out of here. You feel me? Got to go, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking for blind loyalty. You feel what I'm saying? I am not asking for blind loyalty. But I'm saying if you want your own channel, you know what I'm saying? You could go start your own channel, man. This is my channel, fam. You feel me? It's just how I feel. Nah, but that's not anybody who don't agree with me. That's people that is going by, like trying to destroy me. That's people who are not that they're agreeing with me, they're against me. No, redeemed. I'm not blindly loyal. I'm loyal, but we just get rid. I just got rid of some people that like that's not what this about, bro. You know what I'm saying? The basement dwellers, yeah, that's cool. I'm good with that. All the basement dwellers. You feel what I'm saying? But man, I'm just giving you guys food for thought. You know what I'm saying? Just food for thought. Everybody, food for thought. What you guys think? Reggie, thank you. Reggie, you need to be the moderator. I'm loyal to God and God alone. That's it. I'm not loyal to no man. These people just saying stuff they preacher told them. You see what I'm saying? They just tell I mean, you know what I'm saying? Half these people probably ain't never read their Bible. They read their Bible on Sundays. You see what I'm saying? They reading their Bible on Sundays. I'm loyal to God. Thank you. That's bottom line. Loyal to God. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, Pat MC Cross says, God loves the Chiefs. Go Chiefs. That's too funny. That is too funny. You know what I'm saying? Jelly D says, this isn't grown up. Jason Long says, my dude is real, bro. I'm just going to tell it how it is. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to just tell it how it is. That's point blank, period. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Silver Andrews said, Kelly Quinn, I could care less. You feel me? Just tell it like it is, bro. Just be all the way 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you guys don't like me, the ones who don't like me, who hate on me behind my back, y'all could go start your own channel. You feel me? Because tomorrow morning, some of y'all ain't gonna be in here. You know? Because I don't do that Kool-Aid drinking stuff. I support Israel. You gotta listen to what I said. I said I support Israel. But I don't support you just going around killing women and children just to look bad or look hard. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Jason Long told him, kick rocks. Go and start your own channel. Because, bro, some of y'all in here, we already know how some people been behind my back, hating, how they been praying for my downfall, trying to inflict some, take people with them. We going to get you on out of here. You feel me? I'm just waiting on the time to do it. You feel me? You could go start your own channel. Some of these people, guys, we don't even know they real. We don't even know that they not bots. You feel me? Some of these people are afraid to get on camera. I wonder why. You feel what I'm saying? You trying to have a debate in the comments. Wu says, take care. God bless you, Ghost Rider. Thank you, brother. You feel what I'm saying? Mr. Swifty said, you're not loyal to no one, but yourself, self-serving individual. It's not that I'm loyal to God. I'm not loyal to no man like that, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, I'm going to just start questioning. I'm like this dude, come on, could you fight the war better? That's the only question. Can you fight the war better? Yes or no? Can you fight the war better? Yes or no? Oh, well, I want to go kill bin Laden, so I'm going to drop an atomic bomb on all of Baghdad. And we watching kids and women, they skin burning off their bones. That ain't got nothing to do with this war. But you a Kool-Aid drinker, so you saying my preacher told me. Ain't nobody going against what your preacher said. But I read the Bible. And the Bible says that the Antichrist is going to have God's people deceived. God's elect, sending them a strong delusion so they could believe a lie, bro. That's just facts. If you don't agree with that, you know what I'm saying? You already know where the dough is. No, sir, bless up, kid. We ain't got 15 minutes left. We got about 5 minutes left. Miss Lori Walsh, you hear me? We got about 5 minutes left. We ain't got no 15 minutes left. There's no tomorrow, that's straight. If there's no tomorrow, that's cool. That's fine, my brother. You guys can come find me on Kick. You feel me? You can come find me on Kick. Give me something else to do. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Write some more lawsuits. You know, I need some. I'm about to, at the end of these last two, I need some more. You feel me? Write some more lawsuits. You feel what I'm saying? What you mean, Mr. Swifty? What you mean loyal to my God? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm not sure what you mean, bro. Lori Walsh, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I just be real, man. Ain't nobody hate, bro. Listen, ain't nobody hating. Me personally, I'm not hating on Netanyahu. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating on Netanyahu. I just feel like, if there's a way that you can improve and fight in the war, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what you guys need to do. Well, guys, that's my time. You know what I'm saying? I said I was going to stream a lot shorter than I was, you know what I'm saying, today. But that is my time. That being said, guys, we won't be talking about nothing as controversial tomorrow. But tomorrow I will come in here with a lot more lively conversation about the debate, you know what I'm saying, and about about the debate between Walls and between JD Vance. You know what I'm saying? Jason Long, I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Go live into debate. You get more views. Everybody go like Angelo Maximum's $2 super chat. I appreciate that. You said go do live call into debate. Yeah, most definitely. I will definitely. If you guys want to do a live call in to debate, you guys let me know. You know what I'm saying? I understand we might have bots in the chat, you know what I'm saying? So a bot can't do a live call. Or somebody who might be thinking about other things than actually a conversation wouldn't want to come do a live for whatever reason they wouldn't want to. But Angelo, excuse me. Big Birds, yep, excuses. And whenever I see the excuses, I see that they not really for me. So we going to go ahead, just get them on out of here. Let them go start their own channel. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? That being said, Angelo, okay, Angelo, you will? Most definitely. Angelo, look, this is what I want you to do. Go ahead and comment on the video if you will. If you don't mind, like after I post it, comment on the video, and then I'll link up with you. I'll be able to get all your information. And then we'll go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, after I get all your information, you know what I'm saying, we'll go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, we'll link up. Oh, later, Miss Janita. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thomas, thank you as well. Miss Carmita, I hadn't heard from you in a while, baby. Thank you. Reggie, you down? Go ahead. You guys comment. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give you guys the link. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll just set up a day. John Fish says, what's a steady hand? I mean, the way that they handling that situation. This is my voice, man. This is my opinion. You feel me? I'm not under there. God said as a Christian, I'm free. I'm not under bondage to anything or anybody. You know what I'm saying? Miss Lori, of course, all the time. Thank you so much, baby. Mr. Robert, thank you, sir. Mr. Robert, if you want to, look, whenever I upload this video, guys, as soon as I turn it out, all you guys who want to call in to have like a 5-10 minute debate, you guys say I will or I do under the video in the comments, and I just go ahead and share you guys the link. You know what I'm saying? John Finch, I'm so sorry, man. I'm gonna go fix that, my brother. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah, Angelo, to debate. Most definitely. Angelo, John, all you guys who want to debate, you guys definitely. You could debate. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. Silver Andrews as well. If you still in here, you could comment on the video and then go debate, you know what I'm saying? Like Silver Andrews. When you on next, Jason Long, that's tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, we're gonna talk about the 10 Walls and the JD Vance debate, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Silver Andrews, if you still on here, just comment on the video that you want to link to the chat to debate. You know what I'm saying? The people who are actually participating, you know what I'm saying? You guys, I appreciate it. Who's showing love, who's just not trying to walk around like they created the channel and telling the people who created the channel what to do. You know what I'm saying? And Miss Carmita, thank you, baby, for your support. That being said, guys, that's my time. I want to thank everybody. Pat MC Crouch. Look, all you guys who want to participate in the debate, like we're going to have a debate about a debate. We're going to call in like Angelo, all the people who want to do that. I ask you guys who want to do that. You guys go ahead and get down in the comments. You know what I'm saying? In this video, not on the live stream. because on the live stream, I'm probably not going to see it. Get when on the video comments, okay? After the video post, go in the comments and say, I will, or let's debate, or I want to be a part of the debate, okay? So a lot of these mods that's in here, or that's in here, or that's been here, you guys could say goodbye to them, because that's the last time you guys will see them in here. But that being said, guys, the rest of you guys who have been loyal, Red G, you too, sir, thank you so much. Miss Carmita Johnson, thank you so much. Let's see, Randy Johnson, Angelo Maximus, you know what I'm saying? Pat MC Crouch, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that I have a lot of haters, people that are, you know what I'm saying, against me, people who act like they for me, they really against me. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and get them up out of here. You know what I'm saying? That being said, man, I want to thank everybody. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Most of them put makeup on the camera. That's what Destin said. So, oh, yeah, Miss Carmita, we going to get them gone. You feel what I'm saying? Look, Destin said, my boy Destin, he stay cloud, man. He said most of them put makeup on, bro. Most of them probably ain't even real. Or they won't even, they too afraid to get on camera, which, like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of weird to me. If you're scared to get on camera, I mean, like, look at me, bro. Like, I ain't scared to get on camera. So if you scared to get on camera, bro, that just let me know something about you. And if you're not for me, I don't know why you would be hanging out in here every day. But again, guys, we get so far off topic, man. We start talking about, you know what I'm saying, stuff. They talk about me personally. Robert James, H-Town, baby, H-Town. Robert, comment on the video, man. So all the people who comment, I'm going to be able to send y'all a link. So whenever we have a conversation, you guys could come live with me. You feel what I'm saying? We could go live together, bro. I know you guys have been waiting to debate me face to face, some of y'all. That being said, guys, again, thank you guys so much. Thank you for the love, support. Aloha Kitty, thank you for that donation. Of course, Angelo, I know you better do that debate. You guys, for most of you guys, I will see you guys in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I thank you for watching the Legal Wars podcast. You guys enjoy the rest of your day and have a fantastic, blessed day, guys.